Shorty Mona Lisa, I'ma play her like some violence. I feel like the island, we gon' take her to the island.
So I want to check out this Cooper Flagg stuff. So if you notice, prior to the season, he was undoubtedly the #1 pick after his USA stuff, which we'll get back to in a second. But now some people feel like he's not even top 3. I still have him as my #1 pick. I still think he's talented, but now people feel like there's competition for that #1 spot. And the other player people are bringing up is Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, but mostly Dylan Harper now. It's really hard to disagree when you look over. And people have a fair argument too. I just want to hear some of you guys' thoughts on this, like as I present everything. So just let me know in the comment section. All right, so this tweet went up. It came from my dog. Shout out Rod Bridges. So if you don't know Rod, you're not stamped out of NC until this guy gives you the stamp of approval. Like he's well respected throughout the hoop scene in North Carolina, all through North Carolina. If you from NC, you know what I'm talking about. So Rod that dude. But this is the tweet that went up from him. So he said, we'll go #1 because they created this narrative that he's the next great white American superstar. Extremely talented player though, multi-tooled wing. Can't say I see generational. After USA, I was like, yo, he's out of here. But you know, since he got to college, I think a big thing people have had on him is his percentages. That's kind of making people question him. Like, all right, look, he's averaging 17 points, 9 rebounds, like about 4 assists, but he's shooting 44% from the field. And then if you're looking at his stat line, Louisville yesterday, he shot 8 for 17 to get 20 points. It took him 17 shots to get 20 points. 22 points, 7 for 18, took him 18 shots to get 22. Kansas, like when he plays those ranked teams, people are expecting, you know, really big games for him. He had 13 against Kansas. Arizona, I think this is one of his better games, but people are still pointing out it took him 22 shots to get 24 points. It's a mixture of the amount of shots he's taking as well as like just the eye test of just watching him play. You compare his stats to someone like Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper averages more besides rebounds, and he's shooting a higher percentage. Besides Texas A&M, when they have a big game, he's showing up. Like Bama, he had 37. I think the Bama game really put him on the map. You get what I'm saying? So, and even, you know, even Ace Bailey, he averaging, 18-6. I think between Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, if, most people spoke about Ace Bailey before Dylan Harper. I think Dylan Harper's for sure going ahead of Ace Bailey now. You know what I'm saying? So here's the other thing before I get to the videos, right? This draft analysis, I still think he'll be a star in the NBA in the right situation. You can't be generational if your NBA comparison Sean Marion and Andre Karolinko. No disrespect to either of them. I'll understand that they had like a Jason Tatum, maybe Jaylen Brown, like something like that. Like you can't say, oh, generational, and then the comparison Sean Marion, Andre Karolinko. If nobody's looking at Sean Marion, Andre Karolinko like, oh, this is like a generational talent. They're great players, don't get me wrong. They're not generational players. Those aren't players I'm going to jeopardize my whole season for. You get what I'm saying? So in a way, I can see where Rod's coming from. I'm going to play this clip. This is Cooper Flagg talking about how he deals with the pressure.
To me, it's kind of just like a compliment in a way. Somebody wants to take a picture, somebody wants an autograph. It's a compliment at the end of the day. It's kind of shows to all the hard work that you put in over time. So I just take it as a compliment. I'm trying to be respectful of everybody, even if I'm not in the best mood or not having the best day. I just try to be respectful of everybody because at the end of the day, it is a compliment, and people are wanting to see you, wanting to support you. So it's something that every freshman coming into college is going to go through. I've definitely experienced it a little bit so far. Not every day is going to be perfect. Not every day is going to be a good day for you. You're going to have bad days. And I think it starts with my teammates. Some of the older guys, Mason, Tyrese, Caleb, that have been through it, Sion, they've been through it before. They've done 3-4 years of college basketball. So I think just leaning on them, asking them some strategies, how they handle having a bad day, stuff like that, has what's helped me so far of trying to get into a rhythm and not get down on myself.
This was Gilbert Arenas talking about why he wouldn't pick Cooper Flagg #1. I'm going to play this clip.
Right now, because he's 17, putting the ball in his hand and say, you're going to be our superstar, carry us. I don't know if he's ready for that yet.
Why does he have to be that right now?
No, that's what I'm saying, because of 17. But
why does he have to be there when he's 18 or 19? As a 17-year-old freshman, leading his team in scoring, rebounding, blocks,
everything,
steals,
everything.
And did they beat y'all?
Yeah, they did.
So they kicked y'all ass. So what did he do when you was sitting your feet on the wood to impress you? As a 17-year-old freshman.
And he don't play nobody.
And he don't play nobody, remember?
What I didn't see was his offense. Everything else was created, and when he got the ball, he never actually looked to score. He got it, he'll swing it, he'll come pick it. That's what I said.
So he's doing what the offense tells him to do. He's running their offense.
Offense,
yeah.
because his offense. So you
want him to? No. So no, it's not.
No, it's not. That's what I'm
So
saying.
you
It's
want
not.
him to?
He's not the.
So he scored 24 doing it in the team setting. So you want him to break the plays?
No, it's not even about the break the.
Keon got some points though. That's my thing. I was like, college is a system too, bro. So you got to play within the system. I feel like his game's more fit for the NBA. So we might see a whole different player when he gets to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? But Keon got a point. I understand what Gil mean too, though.
So if he get on the wing and the play says he's supposed to swing, and guess what the fuck he do?
When he tried to go by himself and do something, he struggled. He couldn't get by anybody. I'm talking about number one. I have a kid at Rutgers. We're giving him the ball and he's creating.
So do you think if he went to a school that's giving him the ball and let him create, I'm pretty sure he could.
If I already have a star, so if I'm Atlanta, I'm gonna pick him. If I'm Philly, I'm picking. Fucking sure I'm picking. If I'm Wizards,
No.
Yeah, and the Wizards, they probably. Yeah, that's the thing. If the Wizards get the top pick, they probably going Dylan Harper. That's a fact. That's facts.
but he's not a star. See, that's what it reminds me of.
He's not a big.
He reminds me of the guy that, like, he's my second or third option. If I'm telling him to be the next type of GOAT guy that we're gonna feed our offense through, I can't see it right now.
He was killing in high school, but these are the clips where like people were like, okay, he for sure going number one. Right, it was this right here.
A lot going on there.
So that in comparison to like this, right?
Auburn, Iowa State.
And he's only 17, by the way, too.
Senior can score inside and out.
Defensive glass every possession.
Nice kick from quick crossover. Good ball movement here by the Blue Devils.
Just decided to go right to Cooper Flagg to take on Bryant. Got him at the elbow where he could get.
Back now with Jaden Bradley on him. Slipped a little on the drive, still fit. And it's now a 13-point lead for the Blue Devils. By the moment, Flagg up.
A really good job to break that pressure when they got it over. Got it.
On a walk-in. Nice kick to Flagg. A 13th offensive rebound for Duke tonight.
For to see with Cooper Flagg is how he plays defense in the NBA. If he can continue to protect the paint like that, obviously I know it's different level of athletes in the league. He ain't gonna be able to get off all the shit he getting off now. But if he can come into the league as a shot blocker for sure, that's gonna change a lot for him because that defensive aspect changes if you scoring 20 or not.
What would you call a shot blocker? Keep it real.
See, sometimes I bite the bait.
Cooper Flagg was playing 16-year-olds. He reclassed and went right back to his normal grade.
So there's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's not. But what I'm saying, when he was cool, he was competing against was younger. When he was in the AAU tournaments.
He's a killer, bro. He killed
He killed 16-year-olds.
Oh, bro. He killed high school.
I could kill if I got. He got another dude that's gonna be a top 10 pick that go to UConn.
All the top niggas. We went to the game, I believe, with high school, Brownsburg, Avon, whatever that little classic is called.
Chipotle Classic, yeah.
The Chipotle Classic. Dominated. Shout out to the Chipotle Classic. I heard y'all want a song. I'm with it.
We with it.
But
I'm not.
he smacked everybody at that motherfucker, bro. And those was the best players in the country at that tournament, no matter the age.
I could kill too if I got another top 10 player. It's a kid at UConn. I forgot the white kid name.
He had a good team, bro. They went undefeated, but that's not his fault. He was a killer. He was the best player light years on the team. He was the best player light years. He got MVP of the Chipotle.
I mean, he did all. He got 20 rebounds.
With Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. LeBron James is still the way best player on the team. The best player on the team.
Man, we talking about in high school.
KD played with the Warriors.
If you got 3 players on your team in high school that's going to be a top 10 pick, your team crazy.
It's not gonna. He doesn't play with no two other dudes. It's gonna be top 10, bro.
What's the dude?
His big man was cold.
Yeah, he go to.
I hate that.
They got him. They got him late first round. White dude on this team. They got him top 10.
My virus was loaded for sure.
Come on, bro. Who we talking about?
Shout out to Cooper Flagg, man.
I could do that. Damn, put me on that team. I look like a top 10 pick.
Bro.
I ain't hating on Cooper Flagg.
You talking about virus reclassification?
Just saying, bro.
Like playing with good players, that's like knocking Greg Oden and them for playing with Mike, bro.
What you mean?
I can't help
Greg
that,
was
bro.
the number 1 player though.
Okay, so
No, we'll see. I think he gonna go number 1. He's still 17. Over the course of the season, I think he gonna find his game. I think like around February and March will give like a good assessment of where he's at. These still early games. Thing is, before the season, he was undoubtedly the number 1 pick, and then now it's between him and Dylan Harper and even Ace Bailey creeping in there. So it really depends on who get that top pick. He might not go number 1 depending on who got the top pick. You know what I'm saying? So, but we gonna see. Interesting. I just thought it was pretty interesting how he was like, yo, like how Zion was. Like Zion for sure. It don't matter who who gets the number 1 pick. He going number 1 to now. It's like he might go number 1. It might be Dylan Harper. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you could say he hurt his stock a little bit, but at the same time, like 70% of teams are still gonna take him number 1. But let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. I thought that was pretty interesting. And as always, it's your boy.